The summer transfer window officially closed at 11 p.m. BST on August 31st. As usual, the Premier League took centre stage, with top clubs facing off in the final hours in a bid to bag the top talent and dispose of unwanted players. After the last round of negotiations, some teams, of course, walked home with the best deals. Others, not so much. Today's video will look at the top losers and winners on the last day of the just concluded summer transfer window. Hello and welcome to Football Talk, where we cover everything football, from transfers and injuries to possible lineups for upcoming matches and more. If you are into this type of content and always crave factual information on football, please subscribe to the channel, like and share. You are also welcome to comment down below with your thoughts and suggestions, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you can know each time I upload a new video. Since the transfer window opened on June 9th, there's been a buzz of activity, with Premier League clubs scrambling to acquire the best players for the 21-22 season. Negotiations got heated on the last day, with every club trying to close deals before the window slammed shut. Let's start with the deadline day winners. Manchester United. Manchester United didn't miss the chance to steal the limelight after announcing they had signed Cristiano Ronaldo at the last minute. The goal powerhouse and five-time Ballon d'Or winner signed with the club once again on a 2-year contract, with an optional 1-year extension. The signing wasn't the only win for Manchester United. They also closed a spectacular €35 million sale of winger Daniel James to Leeds United. Arsenal. Despite a tear-jerking start to the season, Arsenal did emerge at the top on the last day of the transfer window. We've seen Arsenal splash money this transfer window, but signing Japanese defender Takehiro Tomiyasu on deadline day may be the answer to the Gunners' long-standing defence woes that have cost them 9 goals in 4 matches since the league started. It was also the end of an era at Emirates Stadium for Willian and Hector Bellerin. Arsenal was also able to offload Willian, who still had a 2-year contract worth nearly €24 million. The winger-come-attacking midfielder decided to move to his home team, Corinthians, where he started his career without demanding a payoff, surprising Arsenal management, and me, to be honest. Now, only time will tell if Mikel Arteta's moves will pay off, with increasing calls for his removal after 3 consecutive defeats and only 1 win. West Ham United. We finish off major deadline day winners with West Ham United. The Hammers were able to get 2 significant signings before the countdown was up. West Ham managed to close CSKA Moscow's rising star, attacking midfielder Nikola Vlasic, and later bagged Alex Kral on loan from Spartak Moscow. The 2 players joined centre-back Kurt Zouma, who signed with West Ham from Chelsea, to form a formidable team that could see West Ham, which finished an impressive 6th last season, compete for top spots. So far, West Ham has maintained an unbeaten start, with 2 wins and 2 draws. Special mention: Crystal Palace. Before I close my list of top winners, I'd like to make a special mention. 11th placed Premier League side Crystal Palace managed to get ahead of competitors by signing Celtic legend Odsonne Edouard. The Frenchman didn't take long to prove his worth, scoring 28 seconds in at his debut match and cementing his impressive start with a 2nd goal during extra time. At €16 million, I'd say Palace got a bargain. And now, to the biggest losers. Chelsea. Chelsea didn't do too badly if you consider the transfer window as a whole, as they managed to sign Romelu Lukaku from Inter. The Belgian striker has come back to the bridge with a bang, contributing to Chelsea's unbeaten run so far by netting an impressive 4 goals in 4 appearances. Blues manager Thomas Tuchel has nothing but praise for the player, terming him as a world-class striker and the type of profile Chelsea was missing. Still, We could say Chelsea lost on the last day of the transfer window. The Blues were anticipating signing Jules Koundé from Sevilla. Chelsea has been in talks over signing the 22-year-old centre-back from the La Liga side for a while now. However, by the close of business on August 31st, no deal was forthcoming. The Blues instead settled for Saul Niguez on loan from Atletico Madrid. The defensive midfielder had a rather forgettable start at the club in a match against Aston Villa as he struggled to keep up with the intensity of the Premier League. Tuchel promptly replaced the Spaniard after the first half. As for Koundé, his fate and the possibility of playing for the Blues now depend on Antonio Rudiger's leaving Stamford Bridge. Chelsea has been pushing to extend the 28-year-old German centre-back's contract beyond 2022 to avoid letting him go for free. His future at the club remains undecided, with reports citing his demand for a significantly larger pay to renew his stay at the club as a reason for the standoff. Newcastle United. Perhaps the biggest transfer loser on this list is Newcastle United. The club's signing of a 19-year-old striker, Santiago Munoz, on loan from Santos Laguna, has left a lot to be desired. With the transfer window now officially closed, the Magpies will have to contend with glaring holes in the centre-back and midfield positions, which has contributed to the team sitting just above Norwich City at the bottom of the table. With 3 losses and no wins so far, the future definitely seems bleak for Newcastle, who won promotion to the Premier League in 2017 after being relegated in 2016. Other worthy mentions. Everton stays stuck with midfielder James Rodriguez, who's fallen out of favour with the club and is yet to play a single minute with Everton since Rafael Benitez took over. He's admittedly the saddest player in the Premier League and has even openly said he doesn't know who his team is playing with next. Despite signing centre-forward Salomon Rondon on a free transfer from Chinese Super League club Dalian Professional on deadline day, there's a general feeling that Everton could have done more. Liverpool also surprised us this time by not adding new talent to their forward lineup for yet another season. We don't know what Klopp has up his sleeves with the Reds, but we'll be sure how things will go as Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane both take a break for the African Cup of Nations. Those are my top picks for the biggest Premier League winners and losers from the summer transfer window's deadline. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Football Talk and turn on notifications so that you don't miss out on the latest football news. I upload videos regularly on all things football. Now, over to you. What do you think about these transfers? Did these high-flying teams strike the best deals? Leave a comment below and let's keep this discussion going. That brings me to the end of the video. See you in the next one.